рожевого мужика. Ну, пока ему пофиг.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Этот сволочь улыбается. Ну ладно, посмотрим, как он.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I just gotta keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles.
Надо не
We're done.
перестрелка взять.
Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Блин,
She's a recall when it
в общем,
suits
я
them.
тут пропустил.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Так. Использовать интуицию. Давайте-ка нажмем интуицию. Чтобы лохом не быть. Я уже был лохом. Ага.
Gage was a Jew hater.
Да блин, надо было два
Gage and his
нажимать.
kind are pathetic.
А,
I just gotta
понятно.
keep my mouth shut and watch you run
Двушку
around
надо,
in circles.
короче,
We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Ай.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I just gotta keep my mouth shut and watch.
He showed me
Я
a
помню,
lovely
что
watch.
был
Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details.
Ну,
can become
насколько я
important
понял,
later
там
on.
3 или 4 гильзы было, но выстрелов было 3.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then
А, ну да, 5.
3 very quickly, close together.
Понятно, чтобы этого хрена допросить, надо допросить эту тёлку.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind.
Вау, 11
Yes,
опыта нам
officer, I'll make a
подогнали.
statement.
Пока в интерьерчиках посмотрю, просто комикс какой-то лежит. Но я уже эти комиксы видел. Просто интересно, что... Если честно, магаз так себе, действительно. И дело не в цене товара, дело в магазине, не дизайне.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Will this make it into the paper?
Теперь понятно, почему у Паши не получилось выполнить. Не знаю, раскрыл он первое дело. Надо будет у него сегодня спросить. Сейчас уже через какое-то время начнется стрим. Ну, подготовка стрима минут 15-20. Пофиг, что я тут делаю.
Watch it!
Мы ж типа охраняем закон. Вот мы должны ездить аккуратно. Ну или во всяком случае стараться аккуратно. Да я только потом сообразил, что мне не хватило этого. Ну, прикольно еще. Ехать вот по Лос-Анджелесу в того времени ехать от Молдова, все чистенько, прибрано. А если поездить по Лос-Анджелесу, допустим, GTA 5, то там не все чисто. Хотя это центр города. Где-то нас приглашали. что я там перепроходил.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway.
No.
Then he bought a box of
Хана
cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Надеюсь, тачку ему в следующий раз покруче. А то это какая-то, если честно, знаете, скучная. Люли. Люли. Люди. Как я вам уже рассказывал, я сокращалку уже делал. А, нет, это не бывает. Вот я говорю, была бы GTA или Мафия, я бы уже давно бы тут гоп-стопы говорил. Но пока мы играем сами. О, магазин. Короче, пешком дойти. Блин, нафиг. Ну все, видимо, Васе неохота бить.
Hurry it up, Ralph. Keep your shirt on. Here I come.
Я тебе за не плачь голову.